And we're going to tell you about a radiothon happening today dedicated to helping our keiki. That story when Wake Up Today returns.
All right, now we're going to switch to something very important. Happening is a live on-air radio broadcast this weekend, right? So this weekend, it's aimed at helping our keiki, right? It's the 17th annual Kapiolani Radiothon for kids, and you can take part. Your contribution, especially as a monthly miracle maker, helps ensure that local children continue to have the specialty care that they need. It's a priceless gift if you donate. Joining us this morning to explain how this important event works is Dawn Dunbar and Sherry Sommer. Sommer? Yeah. Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. Okay, let's talk about this. It's actually, what are the dates? It's this?
It was yesterday
and today. That's right. I thought I saw this weekend in one of the things, and then it said 7th and 8th. Okay, so this is very important stuff. So Dawn, tell us a little bit about what's going on with this radiothon and how it works.
Sure. Well, today is day 2 of the 17th annual Kapiolani Radiothon for Kids on KSSK, and we're broadcasting live from Kapiolani Medical Center for Women and Children. And the best part of it is that 100% of the proceeds stay right here in Hawaii. And so that goes to benefit the only full-service children's hospital in the state.
I think that's one of the most important things you'll probably say in this interview, because I've heard of a lot of these charities. Some of them are unfortunately scams, but some of them are actually set up by a company on the mainland, and then they take like half of the money to do it, to advertise it and set it up, and you get half of all of the proceeds for these donations go straight to this effort, right? That's good to know. And it's a radiothon. You don't hear that so much today, so I think it actually stands out. You know, radiothon. So we heard Kapiolani received a big donation yesterday. I think I had to ask the producer if there was a typo. Did you put a couple extra zeros in there or something?
No. Super exciting. We received a generous $250,000 donation from UHA Health Insurance, and that's going to support the future Martha B. Cancer and Infusion Center. We're expanding our services for cancer for women and children statewide. And this is really special because the center will be named in honor of the late Martha B. Smith, our former CEO, and it'll provide great opportunity for those that are receiving treatment. But also what's very special is that Martha was a very big presence at our radiothon events each year.
Right. So, yeah, and don't get the impression, well, they got $250,000. They need a lot more, and everything helps. And, you know, mine $20, and whatever it is. I like the monthly miracle option. That's pretty cool. So, Sherry, you work at the Pediatric Critical Care Transport care team. So Hawaii is very different from the rest of the states on the mainland. We're spread out over, you know, several islands, and then if you have to go to the mainland for treatment, that's a large. So this is important. So can you talk about the transport of the?
So the Kapiolani transport team is made up of specially trained registered nurses and respiratory therapists that will pick up, they'll stabilize and transport those patients, whether it's an infant or child, to Kapiolani Hospital so that they can receive the care that they need, because those other hospitals will not be able to provide them with that care.
So if I pick up the phone and I donate or get on the website and donate, where does it go? How is this going to help?
So the transport team has been very fortunate over the years in that we've been the recipient of many of the radiothon donations so that we can buy that specialized equipment to take care of the patients outside of the hospital. These pieces of equipment include our incubators, ventilators, and one piece of, it's not a piece of equipment, but it's a securement device that we use for our extremely premature babies. And this device will allow them to stay secure while we're transporting them in the isolette. You can see how snug the patient is.
Yeah, it's kind of like a football player when you take him off the field.
That's right.
Yeah, it's very secure, even more so.
And then another added benefit to this is you probably can't see it too well, but he has earmuffs on.
He does.
And that's to protect the hearing because there's so much vibrations and sounds. And when the patient's inside the mom, you know, that's all being filtered out. So this is a shock to them, as well as the fact that we put sunglasses on them.
I thought they were going with a 3D movie, little baby. Yeah, because their eyes are not fully developed.
They're not fully developed when they're premature, and once again, when they're inside mom, it's dark in there.
Yeah.
So this is a shock for them to be, you know, have this bright sunlight.
Very fragile, so you gotta different than you would handle just a baby that was born on time.
Correct. So they're much smaller, and I just wanted to show a comparison of what a baby looks like at full term
compared to
this
and even smaller sometimes.
Correct. They can be smaller than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that keeps them nice and secure, and we want to give them the best chance as they grow. Yeah,
and I mean, you say, well, this is a lot of high-tech equipment, too. I mean, some of it's pretty simple, strapping an infant down, but a lot of it's pretty high-tech, so it's expensive stuff, and you need some money for that.
Yes.
All right, help our keiki, help the centers. We appreciate you guys coming by and checking this out. You can tune in to KSSK 92.3 until 7 o'clock today, right? It was yesterday and today. Call 808-951-KIDS. KIDS, 5437, or you can text, this is a good one, text keiki to 51555. Donate online at give2kapiolani.org. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate this, and I wish you the best. Hope you can get, let's match that $250,000, somebody out there, or everybody combined, right? We love the keiki.